What's up, guys? Welcome back to AC Designs Garage, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to get the most gloss out of your Turbo 2K spray jobs and fool all them people at the cruise ins thinking you spent $10,000 on a paint job. So let's get at it. Alright, today's probably going to be a fairly quick video. My back's killing me. For those of y'all that don't have a bad back, be very glad. But working on concrete and doing body work for 20-30 years, it'll whoop you. But anyways, I'm going to try to make it through this for you guys, but show you what we're working with real quick. It should be a pretty quick down and dirty video on how to make this stuff look like $1,000,000. Alright guys, well, you want some brand new microfiber rags. Make sure that you tear the little tags out they put on, because they will scratch. We're trying to go for the ultimate and no scratches, which if y'all watched the video last week when we buffed it, she'd be looking pretty good. Now it's dirty now. We're going to use our old spray way and wipe it down, make sure there's no grit, no nothing, because it's been sitting out here for a week and it kind of looks like it's getting ready to rain. And if you hear the machine gun nail guns over there, yes, they're back. The only day they've been here this week that I'm filming. Anyway, that's what all that racket is. So here we go, back to it. Couple microfibers you're gonna need. Actually, I probably need a couple more. Make sure, guys, you wash these after every time you use them and let them dry. Hang up, let them dry, so you get them good and clean. You don't want to reuse, because if you got a compound rag after you've already done your glaze stuff, you're gonna scratch it right back up and kind of waste your time. But like always, Scott Shop rags, and we'll link all this stuff in the description below. If you want to scoop any of this stuff up, it's on my Amazon affiliate links. It don't cost you guys anything extra. It just puts it in a nice little place y'all can find it, and it helps the channel out a wee little bit. But I appreciate it if you do. We're going to be using our sprayway. Y'all can pick this up at Walmart's and most big box stores. We'll link this too. I love this stuff for a lot of stuff. Just clean it up and get all the grit and anything that's on it. Then we're going to use, if you guys watch the channel much, you know I love Maguire stuff. We're going to use this glaze, and basically what the glaze does is it fills in these micro fine scratches and stuff, kind of like a, I guess if you want to call it a Bondo wax, that's what I'm going to call it. But it just fills them in where you can't see them, because it's hard to get them completely out. And we're going to try some of this pricey Griot's Garage, I guess it says it. Griot's Garage. I wanted to try it. I've heard good things about them. This bottle was like $21, $22. I about choked when I had to buy this thing. Anyway, we'll see how it does. It seems like she's pretty thick. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing. Is it raining? I hope not. Anyway, we're gonna get this. Yeah, I think it is. It's starting to mist. We'll get this thing wiped down real quick. We'll try to get this thing done before it rains. Wasn't expecting this. Anyhow, get y'all set up. We're gonna get at it. See our deer. Deer. Another little deer. Okay. Out. Anyway, yes, sprinkling rain. We're gonna go ahead and get all this dust or whatever. Hey, now watch out. We'll get all this dust and stuff that may be on this wiped off, because you don't want any contaminants, because it will scratch it. Remember, guys, no Mr. Miyagi, straight lines only. And it even sounds like it's got something on it. Yes, she nasty. I gotta get my shop finished. Man alive, it is raining. Well, I'm gonna get the dirt wiped off of it. We may have to come back, because it's gonna rain while I'm out here filming. Alright guys, let's stop sprinkling. I don't know how long I got to go till it starts again, so we're gonna get at it. So I got two rags here, brand new clean. Well, this has been washed, but brand new clean. You got an applicator and you got a taker offer. So we're gonna use whatever kind of glaze you want. I like this. And we're just gonna work small, like a little 1 foot square at a time. And we just basically work it till the stuff starts hazing and going away. You can machine buff this, but I just wanted to show you how to do it by hand, because we done machine on other stuff. But you can do this by hand. It don't take a lot of pressure. You don't have to hog on it. All right, you can see here we got a pretty decent reflection here, so I'm just gonna make sure you shake it up pretty good. This is an old bottle. I had to shake it up real good. We're just gonna fold our rag up real nice like I said, we done wiped it off with sprayway cleaner, You don't have to put a bunch. This stuff's thin. Thin. You don't want to do this out in the sun either. But basically, I'm just gonna rub it back and forth. We're not gonna do no circly circles, but I just want to use this, and we'll just keep adding it. And we'll just work this whole little area right here. And as you're putting this stuff on, man, it starts to really get slick. It's real cool on if you're doing like a hood on a car or a fender. Like sometimes this and see how that rag just hangs there. Now after we get this thing wiped off and stuff, she'll be slicker than snot. She won't hang there no more. It's crazy how you can start feeling it get slicker and slicker, especially when we get this area right here buffed off. But it is easy to lose where you're at if you try to do too big of an area. So I'm just going down to the marker light here and about right up there. And stuff don't haze too much. One thing I like about it is I don't like that stuff that you use that leaves a white residue. Another little quick tip is if you're doing this near rubber or any kind of trim moldings or anything, you want to definitely put you some masking tape, because you get this stuff on that and it just ain't good, guys. Ain't good. You can't get it out. Maybe some of you guys have a tip on how to get that stuff out if you get it on trim, but man alive, it's a nightmare. Any rubber or any texture or anything like that. Alright guys, I'll even show you with this one. I don't want to hang on there now. It's gliding off. It's getting a little slicker now. When we get that wax on there, she's really going to be slick. Water will just go around it. It won't even get near it. But I can start seeing it bringing up the color. Look how much more rich that is. You get over here, I don't know if the camera will show it or not. You get over in here where it's not, it just something about it is not as, how clear that is. You get over here, it just has a little kind of vague look to it, if you want to call it that. I don't know. But like I said before, we're only going to go down to the body line. Now if you're doing your car, you need to wax all the way down to protect it, and that's what we're going to do. Well, let's go ahead and glaze the whole thing. I didn't buff below that line, but we'll glaze her anyhow, because I'm not painting this side for a year. I'm gonna try to keep it in good shape for you guys. I want to see what it's going to do, because a lot of people saying it ain't gonna last 6 months and it ain't gonna do this. So we're gonna leave it out here in the sunshine. That's why I'm wanting to put wax on it and glaze. Now if I was gonna repaint this, definitely would not want to put wax or anything on it. That's just asking to introduce fish eyes and stuff like that when I go to repaint. You always try to just wipe in straight lines. It don't matter if you go up and down like this. You can cross hatch it if you want. You just don't want to do circles, because if you get a little zinger under there, what I mean by zinger is a piece of trash or grit or something like that, it'll put circles. And circles show up more than straight lines. Shee-wee, she's looking pretty. Yeah, I'll probably do I'm about to write on my calendar. Probably gonna do a 6-month checkup on it, but like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it waxed and take care of it like you would your car. I just ain't gonna blow weed eater stuff all over it, grass and stuff. Of course, we're getting time of year, I ain't gotta worry about that anyway. Yeah, it's starting to feel a lot more smoother. Also, guys, I want to thank all y'all that bought the shirts in the month of October to go up there and help out the kids up there in Black Mountain, Swannanoa, Western North Carolina area where all that stuff got washed out. We chose the kids' home up there in Black Mountain to donate all proceeds off all sales shirts. If you want to scoop you one up, there's still a few left. If you haven't never seen these, got my logo on the front. and also the rad back design. Whee! Death before electric. They don't go in hot rods, people. But anyhow, get back to it. But yeah, head on over to www.acdesignsgarage.com and scoop you one up. There's just a few left. Yeah, I bet you could really get a really good job with one of them, like that Bauer we used last week, that DA polisher. I like them things. I may do a video on hopping them up a little bit, because they say to change the grease out. I may show you guys how to do that if y'all are interested. Drop her down in the comments below, because if y'all ain't interested, I'm not wasting y'all's time with it. But I'm not really pushing hard, guys. I'm just putting a nice little coat on it. We're just coming back, wiping it off. I had a little bit of red overspray on it. It ain't coming off. I took a little 205 just on this top edge up here. I had to wipe off. Had a little red overspray where I was spray painting some stuff the other day. I don't know how it got that far. I guess the wind carried it. Basically, this glaze is going to fill in any of the micro swirls that was on it. I'm gonna let the upper half dry and go ahead and put this on so we can get to the fancy Griot's wax. All right. Alright, we're gonna get on the wax, and like I said, a lot of these got these little tags on them. Chunk them, they will scratch your paint. But I get these, you can get them in packs. We'll link a pack of them on Amazon. I bought them in big packs on Amazon. I like the smaller ones. These are probably 18 by 20 or something, I don't know. These are the bigger ones. Now it may look dirty, it's just lint from washing them. But these are the bigger ones. Now these are more heavy duty. These are okay, but they just seem so big and bulky when you're trying to use them. So I like to use these ones like from Harbor Freight. You can buy them pack. I think they're Grant brand, or I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna use the old Mr. Griot's Garage's best of show wax. We're gonna make this bedside best of show. Wouldn't that be cool to do a whole vehicle? I wouldn't want to do a big one. But if we could do some little small car for SEMA and spray bomb that whole unit and cut and buffer and make it look like $1 million bucks, and just get people to guess if it's spray paint. I'm telling you, you can't hardly tell. I think that'd be pretty rad. Especially might build a T-bucket. Would y'all want to see us build a T-bucket on here? I've been wanting one. We could build a T-bucket and we'd spray bomb the whole unit. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyhow, drop below what you want to see. Sounds of summer. Sirens everywhere. I grew up here. There wasn't none of this stuff. There wasn't nobody here when I was little. You didn't hear sirens. Oh, got a little freshness seal here. We're gonna pop the top on. Like I said, I have never used this stuff. Oh, this stuff is thick. Looks like a bottle of khaki pants. Look how thick that stuff is. Huh. Get off my finger. All right, let me make sure she's all shook up good. It's the thick. It's almost like a paste wax in a bottle. Rich color, depth, and clarity. Well, that's what we're looking for, Mr. Griot, whatever your name is. All right, we're gonna put us a little glob on our blue rag. Look, when I say thick, I mean thick. Look at that. Whoa. All right, that'll be enough. We're gonna put a little dab of do ya. We're gonna start back down here. We're gonna basically do the same thing. I'm gonna do just our little same area. Get some more. Boy, that stuff don't smell too bad. Y'all do that too? Oh, it smells pretty good though. She thick, for sure. I'm gonna read, but I guess it's like most waxes, you gotta let her glaze over. No bigger this bedside is, we just gonna keep doing the whole thing. And just put me a little glob at a time. Good thing about having wax on, if I get overspray, most of it will wipe off. Putting moderate pressure, not too much. Ooh, this stuff is giving me some clarity and depth. All right, put a little bit more. Oh, rub-a-dubbed in here. Like I'm gonna let that glaze over there for a second, and oh, my back's hurting. Glaze over, and we'll see what it says. I ain't got no pictures on here, but I can make up some words. Direction shake well be applied to a clean, cool, thin, even coat by hand or orbital buffer, low speed, using red foam waxing pad. Allow to cure for 20 to 30 minutes. Wipe initial residue with clean premium microfiber cloth. I think Harbor Freight's got clean premium microfiber cloth. Blah, 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 blah. Allow to cure for 20 to 30 minutes. As for directions, I don't read them too much, but I just want to see how long it takes to haze over, but probably not gonna wait 20-30 minutes because I ain't got it. Might be raining. Kind of digging this stuff. Goodness, good gravy, people, look at that. Let y'all sit here and gander at the glorious spray boom paint job here. The rattle can magic. Yeah, that stuff there. You want to say slicker and snot? Get it off that edge. Whoop. Yep, she's slick. You can feel it. This is because these microfibers, if something's not slick, they'll grab and stuff and pull out of your hand. This thing here is floating on air. I don't even think it's touching the paint. Hey, come here. You're rolling away on me. And lie. That is a rich, deep, hold on, let me read it correctly here. That is some rich color with depth and clarity. Advertised by the bottle. Time to go to the car show with my bed. Yowzas. Alright, let's make the rest of it look pretty. Alrighty, we're gonna flip the rag over to another section. Open the khaki pants in a bottle up. We're gonna put us a nice even coat, but I guess if you want the optimal, you need to let it sit for 20 or 30 minutes. We may come back later and see if anything else changes, but I probably ain't got 30 minutes. I gotta go eat a bean. I will say I'm kind of liking Mr. Grioche Garage, whatever his name is wax here. Goes on easy, comes off. I hate the sun ain't out where y'all can see the full potential. Kind of looks like Grey Poupon. Any of y'all guys remember that commercial? Pardon me. Would you have any Grey Poupon? Instead of a Rolls, was that a Rolls Royce he rolled up in? We rolled up in a C10. All right. Good even coat, as they say. We'll let that rest and marinate for about 5 minutes. And we're gonna wipe it off and we're gonna be done. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. That's about long. Look at that clarity, guys. I can see my gray hair in it. Man, this is the first time I've ever waxed one of these spray bomb paint jobs, glazed and waxed it and give it all the frou-frou treatment here. I will have to say that's plumb near pretty. Yep, guys, that's about it. That was a quick job to give it a lot better look. I'll get you off the little old tripod here and we'll go around here and get some close-ups on it and see how she looks. But I just think it just richened it up. Like it said, it got darker, and I don't know, this looks good, I think. What y'all think? Drop down in the comments below. Get you back from a distance. I tell you, the reflective quality, color, contrast, all that good stuff is right on the moolah. There y'all is. I kicked over my Pepsi. That's against the law. Got a little shot here. Yeah, she looking fine. I do like that old Griot's wax. Does seem to work good. Old McGuire's looks like it filled in any little small swirls. Sunshine was out real good, you could tell, but look down that unit. Yes, sir. There she is, guys. That's the last thing I'm gonna do to it for a year. We'll check back in 6 months. I may do a month, we'll see. I don't know. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You'll know when we do these update videos. I'll do some little short updates on it. And periodically we may just come out here with some spray away every, I don't know, what you guys think, 3 months or so, and spray away it all, clean it up, just put a coat of wax on it, no buffing or anything like that, and just to, kind of like you'd treat your car, so you kind of know what it'll do if you paint your car with it. I will say that it is a lot of work to do this. It's actually easier with a spray gun and some regular base clear and stuff like that. Trust me, it is. But hey guys, if you ain't got the, you know, the stuff or the place to do it, spray bomb will work. You can get pretty dead-gone good results with a spray bomb. Just saying. So, what y'all think, guys? What else y'all like to see? I've got an idea for the other side. I picked up some, we're gonna try some Duplicolor, that color shifty stuff that goes from like blue to purple or something. I may do some flames on the other side because the other side got messed up a little bit. We hit something against it, and that's the one we painted first about 8 months ago, and hadn't treated it too well. It ain't started flaking off, it ain't faded or nothing. It's just, it's got junk all over where weed eated mode on it. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, we're gonna just go over there and probably 600 it, lay out maybe some flames, or do you want to see the whole side done in that color shift with, I have matte clear and I have gloss clear, the 2K sprayway stuff. Spray Max, not sprayway, that's glass cleaner. But I got the matte and the gloss, so drop some ideas down below. A lot of these videos we've been doing is stuff y'all want to see, so drop down below whatever you want to see, we'll do it. And some of you guys are here for my paint stuff. I also have welding playlist and rust repair and all that. We do try to do everything to help teach you guys to restore a whole car from the ground up if y'all want to. Try not to bore you with the same old thing all the time, but I'll just keep giving y'all what y'all want. Also, guys, please keep the people over in Western North Carolina and Georgia, Florida, all this where these hurricanes have tore up and disrupted a lot of lives. Please keep him in your prayers and all that good stuff. We're going to be sending the check up here in the next week or so. Put a little bit more moolah with it and help them kids out up there. Hope you like what you're watching. Remember, be kind to one another. Jesus loves you, so do we. God bless. We gone.